Hi everyone, it's Trishna. So in this video, I want to do a healing to focus on the heart chakra. Sometimes when people are looking for a healing to help them with their heart chakra, it's because they feel one or several of these types of feelings. So they may feel heartbroken, they may feel sad overall, they may feel like they're really not quite themselves, they may feel like they are distant, like emotionally distant. They may feel like they're fading away or disappearing in some way. They may feel unsatisfied. Usually, when we feel like our heart chakra is dysfunctional or broken, is a term that I often hear. It's usually caused by some kind of situation or some kind of event. It's usually not something caused by anything chronic or long term. And the reasoning behind that, usually, not always, but usually, and the reasoning behind that is because your chakras can't ever really be broken and they can't truly be dysfunctional. They can sometimes be a little bit blocked, or the tuning could be a little bit off, but they're never truly broken and they're never truly dysfunctioning in any kind of way. And usually that event happened within the past month, maybe 2 months, but really not that much farther back than that. Now, the experience of a broken heart chakra is that the experience may feel like it's chronic. It may feel like it's been there for a long time. And the reason for that is I feel that the heart chakra dysfunction is often caused by a parental figure, maybe a family figure, but almost always I feel it is related to some kind of relationship issue with the mother or the father. And so as a child, if you have felt that your childhood you were primarily operating from a broken heart chakra, it could have felt that way. It could have felt like it was chronic, and it could have felt like it lasted years because you were constantly in contact with one of your parents, or at least one of your parents, if not both, or somebody who fulfills a mother-father type of role in your life. And then as an adult, you may be in contact with them sometimes, whether it's over the phone or just for holidays, or you go and visit. So it may seem like a chronic issue just because you are still in contact with them, but usually it's because of an event that happened with them within the past month or the past 2 months. So as a child, you're having constant events. So, every day it's like starting that 1 month or 2 month timeline. So it feels like it's all the time. So the heart chakra is the primary place where we are able to experience and to express unconditional love and to put that out into the universe as much as we humanly possibly can feel and express unconditional love. So, and that's tied to the parents because our first experience of love did or did not come from our parents. So how our parents did or did not show us love when we were children is how we get imprinted to then show or not show love to maybe a partner or even to friends, but usually to a romantic partner. Now, while we carry the energetic code, like the energetic flow of the way that our mother and father figure loved us, and we carry that within our heart chakra, and that is how we express ourselves, and that may be why we're feeling distant. It, of course, is something that we can retune and we can reprogram, because even though the influences first came from our parents and those can be the strongest, we have our own influence, we have our own auric field and energetic field, and we can reprogram and retemplate it and everything like that. So how can you do that? If you feel like it's blocked, or you feel like it's broken, or you feel like it's not tuned quite right, how do we retune it? How do we unblock it? How do we fix it? So the way to do that is to first identify something that you do feel an emotional connection to. And it can be small. It can maybe be an object that when you hold it, you feel close, you feel comforted, or brings you good memories. It could be maybe a meal that you have that when you eat it, you feel comfortable, or you feel relaxed, or you feel a little bit happier, or it brings back a memory as well of the first time you had it, or something like that. It can be something small. And so the first step is to identify what that is and reconnect with it and allow yourself to notice those feelings. You don't have to force the feelings, but when you have that, the feeling should come naturally, and just notice it and kind of enjoy it. Just live in those good feelings. Once you've done that for about a week, even just a few days if you want, then bring in something new. Bring in something that is not really emotionally tainted in either direction. Maybe there's a TV show that you wanted to try out, Bring that in. And so if you're eating a meal, eat it while you watch this show. If there's an object, hold the object, spend time with the object while you're watching this show. If it's a pet, hang out with your pet while you're watching this show. And allow those feelings that you have with this object or this pet or this food or whatever the situation is, this person maybe that you really care about, allow that energy to sit while you experience something different and new. That will help you then engage with something else in the emotional way. Do this with a few things, and once you've started to build up maybe like a list of five things, and I'm including a show as a thing, even though it's not really tangible necessarily. 5 things, then branch out a little bit. Then go hang out with somebody who pisses you off or annoys you. Let them engage the emotions in you. Let them bother you and kind of snap you out of any distance feeling that you're having, because once you experience those emotions, you know that your heart chakra is working. And now that you're back to feeling strong negative emotions, you've opened up that spectrum of duality where you can now also experience those positive or extreme positive emotions as well. So now that spectrum is open, and from then on it'll be a lot easier to connect emotionally to basically anything that you want to connect emotionally to, and you can just hone that spectrum so that it's more on the positive side and includes a little bit less on the negative side as you go about your day and do other healings. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I earned your like and your subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.